Like and subscribe. This is the Nightly Six. Please head over to our YouTube channel. It is powered by Foolish Club Media. Like and subscribe. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you don't, you're a son of a bitch.
Damn. Is it by mother's side or father's side?
Well, I don't know.
Who's
I think
the
is son of a bitch worse than just you're a bitch? Or is you're a bitch worse?
I feel like son of a bitch is like is in reference to like your lineage. You know what I mean? Like you are the son of a bitch, versus you are a bitch. So one
just coming right, attacking right at you. Like what would you rather be called? Would you rather be called a son of a bitch, or would you rather just be called a bitch?
I'd rather take the heat myself and just be called a bitch because I don't want anybody talking about my mom or dad that way, personally.
Mm. Yeah.
You know what I mean, I don't want anybody being like, "Oh, your mom's a bitch." Like, fuck you. I'll fight you right now, huh?
Yeah. I think SOB. I think SOB is better.
Yeah.
I think it's less offensive to me individually.
I think it's just the more words that really offends me.
Did you get Bluetooth headphones finally?
No, why?
Are you just not wearing headphones?
Nah, I went and got a.
Oh, look at you! Look at you! And now I can be one of those old black men at the mall that have the headphones in and they talk like they're having a conversation with someone right next to them, but they know no one's actually there. But no one realizes that they have the headphones on because it's not visible. So everybody just thinks they're crazy, you know. And then as soon as you're like, "Hey," they're like, "Oh, hold on."
No, they have the piece that rotates around. They got the piece that rotates around.
No, they done stepped it up a little bit. Now they got the the in-ears and shit like that. You really can't tell that they're not crazy.
You know what? You guys just reminded me of some white gentlemen. When you get a haircut and it takes them 3 or 4 days to have noticed, oh, did you get your haircut? Because I started wearing these a couple shows ago.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Liar, bro. You are a liar. We can run the tape. We can run the tape back.
Go check Thursday's show.
You're bullshitting, bro. You are fucking bullshit.
Go check Thursday's show. And you will see that. Go check Thursday's show. You will see. All right. I participated in Prime Day, and Serda probably is looking it up right now. I participated in Prime Day. And
Prime Day ended the 11th, Playboy. You probably got on the 11th, Playboy.
No, I got it early. And if you look at it, our last show is
he does have them on.
Oh no shit!
In our last show, and with the magic of television or digital or whatever the hell this is, you can see. And I had them in. Shit. Nobody noticed.
There we are.
That's all right.
Why you? Oh, whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatever.
All right.
You got your new headphones. Whatever.
God, you're the worst. You couldn't just say, "Damn, man, my bad."
Nope. Why would I apologize? For what?
Now you're just standing into it. Now you're just moving on to say, "Oh,
I'm gonna stand on business."
But I am looking at Wednesday's show, and he doesn't have them in, so he only had them the one show
on Thursday. He's like,
he's trying to act like it's been 2 weeks since he changed.
I've had these for a year. You guys haven't noticed I've had these. I was born with these.
I didn't say 2 weeks. Did a couple shows. I'm just saying, man. You missed it.
A couple shows. This is the second. This is the second show.
Yes, two. Couple. And I went in.
Get out of here.
I went in and listen. It's okay. You didn't notice. Hey, I'm glad you noticed now. I always notice when you two get something new.
I don't care.
Always. I always know when you've gone to the barbershop, Osita. I always know.
Oh, really? You can tell when I've gone to the barbershop?
Right. Yeah, I can tell when you've gotten your beard laced up. I can tell when you've gotten somebody else who's really good at doing it as opposed to you just hitting it yourself. I can tell. Notice. I've said it. By the way, shout out to Cal Raleigh. Congratulations. Who won the home run derby. Kind of bullshit. Not bullshit. I mean, I know.
All-Star week.
Yeah, it's All-Star week.
Had no idea.
Yeah, that's too bad, Steve. really is. Cal Raleigh, this is the deal, is they are actually really trying to do stuff, right? They're giving you a nice trophy. They're giving you a nice big-ass home run derby chain, and the winner gets $1 million. So this is a serious
$1 million
thing.
bucks?
$1 million. Now, in your thought, it would be like, because to be like $1 million, that ain't chump change, right? I mean, that's decent. Now, especially because the way baseball works, there are a lot of players that ain't made a lot of money yet. And so Cal Raleigh, who leads the league in baseball, he has 38 home runs. And I don't know if we have reached that point yet in life where somebody can go and hit 38 home runs before the All-Star break and us not immediately think steroids. But maybe we have passed that moment. I haven't. I wonder how come this guy has his career. He is, I believe, reached. Serda, do me a favor. Check out Cal Raleigh. Raleigh is spelled just like the city. What is his career high in home runs? Because he's hit 38 before the All-Star break. I think 38 might be his career high in home runs. And he's already there. And I hope we have reached the point there that anytime somebody shows power in baseball, that we don't think steroids because of Mark McGwire, Black Sammy Sosa, Rafael.
I say it like that.
Because, well, the white Sammy Sosa didn't hit the home runs. The black Sammy
looks good, though. Sammy looks great.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know why you had me
amazing.
look up a baseball stat.
It's just Cal Raleigh, because you're good at it. You're a good stat guy.
But baseball's there's so many stats, so you got to like hunt for it.
It's just career home. Hell, I didn't look up Cal Raleigh. I got Cal Rick.
He hit 34 all of last season. And prior to that, he hit 27, 30, 34, and now 38 this year.
So look, 38 this year, right? It's just July. 34 is his career high last year. One would start to think, like, yo, where the hell is this coming from? Where is this coming from? That used to be the thing after McGwire and Sosa and Bonds and all those guys, the juicers. There was a deal like, hold up, man, where does this dude come from? Like, so I wonder, I hope we have reached a point where we're past that and we don't think that anymore. I am not. I have been thinking it for a minute now. Sure.
I have a question. I have two questions, actually.
All right, Steve, be ready.
What qualifies as a performance-enhancing drug now? Are peptides on the list? Like all the list of amino acids and stuff like that people are taking to get all swole?
I don't know.
I just think it's steroids. I think it's just human
steroids.
HGH. No, HGH. Which I don't think is all steroids. Human growth hormone. I don't think that's all steroids. But there are things on the list. Like I know, right, Serda, there are guys that get popped in the NFL that it's not full blown steroids. It's other stuff that shows up that are performing enhancing.
Supplements and certain things that you're not supposed to put in your
it
body,
says,
or it's like Adderall, which is
they say stimulants.
People get popped for a lot. Yeah,
really,
and
Adderall's on that list. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so people get popped for Adderall a lot.
Any sort of anabolic, androgenic steroid, any stimulant, and any oxygen carrying modulators. Now that makes me wonder though, because there are these things that they call peptides that people in the, I guess, workout community have been using to like cut weight or add muscle or give them more energy, stuff like that. And it's like a naturally occurring substance in your body, but you can get these like shots. I see ads for them all the time. You can get these shots for them or whatever. And, you know, it's technically juicing, but I guess maybe they haven't caught on to it yet or something. I'm just saying maybe there's a workaround.
I'm guessing from what you're describing. I'm betting that's on the ban list. I'm betting you would get popped for that. It's unnatural growth. I'm betting you would get popped for that. Anyway, I hate I did this. I did this to Cal Raleigh. I'm probably going to be a little bit more vocal about it because it's a pretty good take that I haven't heard a lot of people use. So I probably will get a little bit more vocal about it, but 38 home runs has cleared 4 more than he's ever done before. So interesting. My issue though, he won the $1 million. So a couple of the other guys in this competition, the guy who had beat, who made the final, Junior Caminero, Junior's out here making $785,000 this year. This could have been more than his entire season salary if he won this. Old O'Neal Cruz is making $764,000. And you know what Kyle Rowley is doing? He just signed a $106 million contract this offseason. So he's the one who won the $1 million.
No.
I really feel like one of those two gentlemen could have really used that $1 million a lot more than Kyle Rowley. And I'm telling you, Junior, the look on Junior's face when he lost, like, damn, I was dependent on that.
So they don't win anything if they don't get first. And this is like money the players get to keep. It's not like they go to like charity or something.
No, it's not going to charity. Now the winner gets $1 million. You're right. You know what? I did not hear if second and third gets money. You're right. I would need my $550,000 if I was Junior.
Okay. I have one more question because I had 2 questions, and that's the kind of perfectly goes into my second question. So, is this something that they would have to give up to like an agent? Is that since it's not a part of their contract, it's like extra money? Would they have to give that?
No, I don't think their agent.
percentage?
Yeah, their agent doesn't have anything to do with it. I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so either.
Yeah,
it's agent free money, man. I'd be sweating for that shit. For real.
I mean, now if
we'll have to give you 20%. Ish.
Now I don't know. I mean, now if you're Cal Raleigh, who just signed a $106 million contract, the $20 million signing bonus, well, maybe that $1 million ain't itching to you as much because he seemed like he cared more about the trophy, and he was with his dad, who they should have allowed to be able to pitch with his shirt untucked. He looked so uncomfortable with that shirt tucked in and that belly.
If I had $120, I'll take $1. I'll take $1 for anybody. If I only have 120, give me $1. I'll take one.
Yeah, but that dollar won't mean it. Like if you lost it, damn. Hey, if you had $120 and you had a chance to get $150 if you won that sucker. Hey, now that means a little bit more than just $1. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying with that thing, man. All right, Serda, I've been itching, and you too, Osita. But Serda, I have been itching.
Sounds rude.
I said you too. There's a lot. Osita, don't worry. I would love to hear your input on this, but I really have some juiciness a little bit later on that we have to get to.
Okay, all right.
But Serda, I don't know why when I feel like I'm going to present this, I feel like Serda is just gonna be in some way negative or flippant towards it, or just like whatever. This is like
give him a chance to answer first. I assume how he's gonna react.
I do. I think he's going to have some sort of this is bullshit. This stuff isn't. So Jeremy Fowler from ESPN does this every year where he goes to the top.
I already trashed Seth Walder's list last week. So
you don't see that? I told you. Get out of the blocks.
Do we have to be so predictable, Steven?
I know.
To be so predictable.
I do. Knowing the audience knows it. Anyway, he did his top 10. He went to 70 NFL executives, coaches, and scouts, and they do the top 10 of every position group. And the big one that everybody waits for is the quarterback group. And I want to see how many this is what I want to do before we get to the breakdown of this, Steve, because I am really intrigued, as I already knew you would trash the list or find some kind of issue with the list.
You listed them on the rundown. So like I saw on the list of them.
I know, but I still want to see it. Osita. Without looking, how many guys in this top 10 do you think you can name quarterbacks that are in it? How many? If you go out and just run them down, as many quarters as you can think that's in the top 10.
Let's go. Patrick Mahomes. Goff.
That's the one you definitely read because you would not have had Jared Goff.
We talked about Jared Goff last week.
Yeah, y'all did. No, I'm good. That's all I got. That's all I know.
Not even Lamar. You didn't want to try.
Stroud?
No, I didn't. Well, I knew. Oh, Lamar Jackson is on there. I knew that CJ Stroud wasn't going to be on there because I was going to talk to you about the hatred towards Stroud. Okay, I don't get the hatred. What's happening? What's happening?
Well, okay, so let's start there because I do want to get before knowing full well knowing that at some point at any part of the answer that Steve gives, he will take out the list by the legs or at least how the list is put together. We'll take it out. But Dan Orlowski said today that was the biggest joke of it. They do have the honorable mentions underneath it, and CJ Stroud, by the way they did the honorable mentions, came in 11th.
Fucking honorable came in 11th.
He came in 11th. They said 8 through 12 was really tight, but CJ came at 11. Jordan Love for the Packers came in at 12. Dan said he thought the biggest joke of the list is that CJ Stroud was not in the top 10. He felt like that was
disrespectful.
That was the biggest thing. Clearly, Osita thinks it's disrespectful. I'll just say this, Serda. Just based off his body of work for 2 years and what we saw last year, it didn't hit my ears or my eyes as that's messed up. That's wrong that he wasn't in the top 10. I'm not saying I would have thrown a fit if he was in there over Baker, who's at 10, or Justin Herbert, who's at 7, who it seems like a lot of people have issues with. I would not have lost my mind, but it didn't hit my ears weird to say, he didn't make it in there. What did hit my ears weird was Jalen Hurts, who is the reigning Super Bowl MVP, a 2-time Super Bowl participant, and a second-place finisher in the league MVP before. It hits my ears and my eyes weird to see him below the likes of Jared Goff and Justin Herbert. That did seem my weird, but it wasn't weird. I didn't think it was a travesty that CJ Stroud wasn't in the top 10.
I mean, I would put him in the top 10. Like, I know he's coming off of a down year last year, but like, if you really watch CJ Stroud, like, he can make all the throws, he can do all the tough things that you need a quarterback to do. Like, I think he's a really, really good player who wasn't in the best of circumstances last year with an awful offensive line and an offensive coordinator that really got exposed in his second year. But then, like, I mean, like Jaden Daniels, I think Jaden Daniels is a really, really talented player that should probably be moved down like a little bit. Like, I wouldn't just straight.
Oh, you got a problem with him at 5? Is that the big thing that jumps out to you on the list?
Well,
is Jaden Daniels?
I think in Jared Goff in the top 10, like Jared and Baker would move down for me. Like, I would have CJ Stroud in there absolutely over Jared or Baker. And Jared Goff has had really good years. And Baker Mayfield's coming off of back-to-back career seasons, but like, I still don't like I think Baker and Jared Goff are both like total products of circumstance, like where they were just in much better situations than a player like CJ Stroud was. But I think CJ Stroud's a much more talented player than both of those guys. And like Jalen Hurts, like I'm just, I still have my questions about like Jalen Hurts' limitations as a passer, but dude's just a good football player. Like, and he's got a Super Bowl now, so I'm fine with Jalen Hurts like in the top 10. Like, he just keeps winning football games and keeps playing really well. So other than that, like, I think Jaden Daniels is excellent, but I don't think he should be unquestionably like top 5 in the NFL already just because they went on a run and a weak NFC and got a good draw in the playoffs to make it to an NFC championship game. Like, yeah, they should be better this year, but he needs to prove a little bit more before I'm willing to just say he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
The Jared Goff thing, to me is it's. I'm not going to say it's weird or it's strange because I can understand the talent thing, but to me, Serda, and I don't think you're alone in this, because right now you would easily have Justin Herbert over Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And to me, at some point,
but it's because of like raw talent, like.
Yeah, but raw talent is. I mean, Caleb Williams should be up here higher when it comes to raw talent. When you say that, when you talk about the Jared Goff thing, you would slide him down, and hell, Osita doesn't watch the NFL day in and day out, week in and week out. But I mean, if I'm gonna tell you right now, all right, man, I got a guy who completed 72% of his passes, 4,600 yards, 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And they went 15-2 last year. And this is coming off of him having another season prior to that where it was really, really good, of 4,500 plus yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, right? Like at some point, it's like, well, okay, then what? Is there a path for Jared Goff for you to be a top 5 quarterback? Or a top 10 quarterback, even for you. So what is the path? If the last 2 years, what is the path if that ain't good enough?
Oh, but like Jared Goff their defense played a large part too. But like Jared Goff wasn't good enough last year in the playoffs. He was excellent the year before. Like they took the 49ers down to the wire in an NFC championship game and were really close to making it to a Super Bowl. But then last season, the defense isn't on Jared, obviously, because their defense totally fell apart due to injuries. It was supposed to be better last year, and it totally fell apart. And that's what hamstrung them in the playoffs. But Jared also wasn't very good, like, in the playoffs last year. And that's always been the knock on him is, like, yes, he made it to a Super Bowl with Sean McVay and the Rams, but they had other, like, Hall of Fame caliber players on that team. And then he ran to Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick just shut him down in what was one of the most boring Super Bowls I've ever seen in my life. Like, I just don't think that Jared can, like, win in those situations. I do think he's good. I think he's gotten better even during his time in Detroit than when he was with the Rams. But I still think he has limitations as an NFL quarterback. Like, yeah, he could work his way into the top 10. Like, I'm not saying that. I just, like, have questions about like Jared Goff ever actually like being able to get you over the hump and win something that's meaningful.
Yeah, but then again, that doesn't apply to Justin Herbert, right? Like that.
Yeah, but Justin Herbert's younger, and he still has and Justin Herbert's just got like all of the like athletic traits, all of those things. And yes, Justin Herbert hasn't won anything either, and like I'm gonna start really questioning that if he doesn't figure it out. But he's at least moving in the right direction right now because Jim Harbaugh is a really good NFL coach. And I think the Chargers are going to be better and maybe more stable now that they've got a guy like him.
I, honest to God, and I'm not just trying to pin this on you, Steve, because I think there are a lot of – I would say the vast majority of football fans and Osita would agree with this. And I think go about it like this.
What? Never mind.
And I'm adding you to them.
Thanks for being inclusive.
You're you just have your second separate week, but I just think our minds are so fixed that Jared Goff is never he is just never graded on the same scale as others because of the feel that it's everything else around him and not him. Like those numbers he put up are Mahomes numbers. Those numbers he put up are Josh Allen numbers. But it's never going to be like, hey man, Jared Goff is fucking good. Like Jared Goff,
he is a good player.
It's
like I've touted Jared Goff more than the last couple of years and the Lions. Like, but you would agree. You would agree. He's had the last 2 years. Forget over multiple 4,000 passing seasons and helped leading the Rams to a Super Bowl. The last 2 years,
he has been really, really good for the Lions, right? Had really, really good playoff performance against the 49ers, and they probably should have won that game if their coach wasn't just such a hard ass. And then the last game against Washington, his defense was awful, and he was trailing, and he wasn't at his best, but he was in chase mode the whole way in that game. Like, that is not generally – it seemed like you held so much more regard of the playoff game against Washington last year over the near 30 games that they played where he was excellent, where he was, hey, man, he put up like Joe Burrow numbers, like sneaky in this piece. He had a game, Osita, this past year where he didn't throw an incompletion. Like every single pass he threw was caught.
Do it without Ben Johnson, and then you'll be in my top 10.
See, there it is, buddy. There it is. Like, who's number one on the list?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. All right. Do you need him to do it without Andy Reid first? Do you need him to do it without Andy Reid?
No, he is. No, he has all of the things that Jared doesn't have.
Now, I would also urge to say that I don't really like to maybe make the Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes comps, but I'm just saying, like,
you're doing it.
I'm just showing there's clearly different rules for certain quarterbacks because I believe it is our first impression, and the impression of Jared Goff is product of the system. I think Baker wears a little bit of the product of the system. Now, you can talk about do it when games matter, and he just told you, hey, man, I think I would have Justin Herbert over him. Justin Herbert blew a 30-point playoff lead. Like, was up 30 against Jacksonville, blew the lead, and then got the doors blown off of him in Houston last year and threw 4 interceptions in the playoff game.
They also Justin Herbert also didn't have a lot of talent. Like, and I would even argue
has he always not had a lot of talent?
But I would even argue like Keenan Allen, like a couple years ago, like he had Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's a nice player. Keenan Allen was never the best wide receiver in the NFL. So we're talking about Mike Williams. Like, those were the weapons that he was working with. Like, he had okay weapons, like not like elite tier star players. Jared's got Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, he's got stars. He had stars when he was with the Rams. Baker's got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Like, had a star rookie running back last season. A great offensive line. Like, they have all of those pieces. Like, Justin Herbert hasn't had that stuff his entire career.
Did you hear what you just used? You said so. Justin Herbert. He had Keenan Allen. He was never the best receiver in the league. Okay, of those guys that you named that Jared Goff has, which one of them are the best in the league at their positions?
All right, but he's got a plethora of them, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is one of the best wide receivers in football.
Okay, and I would say that Keenan Allen was one of the best receivers in football with Mike Williams on the other side, and Austin Eckler, one of the best receiving backs.
He's a slot possession wide receiver. He's never like a Cooper Kupp.
Two amazing tackles.
Let's be real.
Amazing tackles. The Chargers have had talent for years. They have gone for it multiple times, and you know it. I'm just saying. I just want to do it. You can just admit it. It is the perceived talent of guys like Justin Herbert, in which you have just already said to yourself, "Oh man, Jared Goff, hell no." I know he threw for 4,600 yards and 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
But I like Jared Goff. You're making it sound like I think Jared Goff is Aiden O'Connell. I like Jared Goff.
Why are
he's a good quarterback?
Why are you so prone to just take aggressive leaps? I never said Aiden O'Connell. I never said you hate him. I never did. I never said you went. Oh, well, Keenan Allen, was he one of the best? Was he the best receiver in the league? No, I'm not.
In my mind, Keenan Allen's one of the most
overrated wide receivers of this generation. But.
Well, that helps to fit your argument right now that he's one of the most overrated ones. No, I'm just simply saying, man, Jared Goff, for you would rip him off this list. There is nothing about Jared Goff that screams he should come off the list. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right, maybe Sam Darnold. Maybe if he was on the list, I can understand. I mean, Jared Goff's got like 6-7 seasons where he's had really good years. Like it will never happen, Steve. It will never happen. But there are going to be quarterbacks in this era that go to the Hall of Fame, and Jared's not going, that go to the Hall of Fame that will not have the numbers that Jared has. That will not happen. Well, he's got to win 4 Super Bowls to get in. I'm sure of it.
Eli's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's
gonna
a
be
Hall of Fame quarterback because he's got 2 rings.
He's gonna be. Jared Goff, they find somewhere else. They times Judge Gibbs. Gibbs did it.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers has some of the best passing numbers of anybody of his generation. He's probably not going to get in because he never won anything in the playoffs.
He might flirt with it. I'm iffy on Phillip. I don't think Phyllis should get in either. But I feel bad calling it Ben Phyllis. I'm a little iffy on Phyllis. I don't know. By the way, Mahomes at the top of this, Steve. Last year, only one person did not vote him as the best quarterback. One of the votes went to Lamar Jackson. Only one person. This time, he got 98% of the first place votes. This year, he only got 60. So, and I'll be honest, as someone who I put my hog and my nipples on the table. I'm a Chiefs fan. I root for the Chiefs. And
hog and nipples?
I'm just telling you.
Okay, now hold on now.
Just saying. So you never done it.
So a table. So you're putting your hog on there, and then you're bending over to put your nipples on the table.
Yeah, it's going to be a full. It's a full thing. It's not, or it's either hog first and then nipples second. I don't know, but both of them will hit table to show how serious I am. But I will say, Steve and Osita, I think it's fair. As somebody who believes that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT in waiting, I do think it is fair. I think the last couple years, Patrick Mahomes, and not just, I think it's very similar to CJ Stroud. Patrick Mahomes has had issues that are not his fault on the team. And I think some of those issues have led to his play dipping. But I also think Patrick Mahomes has played a role in that play dipping, in that it isn't always just receivers dropping the ball or injuries or now he is able to overcome, which is why I think he should still be number one. But I do think Lamar and Josh in particular have closed the gap. Miss me with Joe Burrow. Miss me with that. All right, he's put up some excellent numbers. All right, Mahomes had shitty defenses, and they still went to the AFC Championship game. So miss me with that. But I do think it is fair that gap is closing because he's had some interceptions over the last couple of years, Steve, where it's just like, what in the hell? Or some place like that this last Super Bowl against the Eagles, where they got their asses mollywopped, and them late scores don't matter. That's such a fun term, mollywop.
Such a good word. I've been using that since like the 6th grade, since I first heard about it.
I won't tap out from using it. I think it is a great way to describe somebody just getting worked. But they got mollywopped. It wasn't just that Philly's defensive line was so great. It was him too, struggling mightily and making some weird plays that we aren't used to seeing him make. All right. That's right.
Yeah. I didn't know. Was that were you throwing that to me?
No, man. It's over, man.
It wasn't to me, Steven. I know it wasn't to me,
man.
bro. Damn.
Well, I just
Am
know
I
he
the
was
football guy? If I'm the football guy,
listen.
just let me know I'm the football guy.
Do you know? You want to know
the
what?
football guy?
You know what the equivalent of what that was just now? They went ahead and just lowered the thing at the bowling alley and picked the pins, the rest of them back up.
Nice little reset.
They were set up.
and then. It's okay. It's okay.
They were set up down there, and then they just went and grabbed the bitches and pulled them back up.
Yeah, Mahomes has thrown some bad interceptions. I agree.
Again, you could have just kept
wonderful
that shit.
insight.
I mean, well,
I love it. Love to hear it. That's Steven Serda, guys. Steven Serda with the footballer insight. Yeah, we're here. Nightly Fix. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Hello, man. Osita. I thought for sure. I thought for sure he was coming back with some real commentary. He came in, started real low, and just said, "Yeah, Mahomes just throwing some bad interceptions." Yeah. All right, I do want to get to the heat check. There's some other news here. This you see the new couple. We may have lost. We may have lost Stephon Diggs and Cardi B, but we've gained a new one.
Well, you know what they say when God closes the door, he opens up a window. He
kicked this bitch open. He kicked this bitch
wide open.
And I'm telling you, I didn't see this one coming. This is one that I would have never predicted of knowing at all. The new look at that. Oh my God. What kind of wave grease is Klay using, by the way? Also up top, man, that is. So this is, you're seeing, this is the latest new sports entertainment power.
I was like, whose wrist is Rick? Whose wrist is what? Like, I was kind of confused for a second.
I wasn't.
I was a
little lighter. That is Dallas Mavericks first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-time champion with the Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson, in Houston's own. Look at that. Wow. Megan Thee Stallion has they went ahead this weekend. At Saturday night, they went ahead and went public. And this is coming off this is on both their IGs, making it social media official, which means it's real. This was like, I would say, 18 years ago when you stopped going from being it's complicated or single to
FB official.
Well, that Facebook official, that meant you were serious enough. Yeah, they're official. And listen, I would not have seen this coming. This is not a match that I would have had. Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I guess she's with a different type of shooter this time. You know what I mean?
That's
you know
good.
What I'm saying?
That's good. That's good.
Wow.
But I mean, there's several.
Clay's got a pretty impressive past.
Yes, but his past does not cross this lane. This is not. We've not gotten into this lane. Klay has moved into a different state when it comes to his impressive past, and it's not quite. Whoa. How the hell did Russell Wilson pull Sierra off? It's not. We're not in that. I didn't see it coming. But I just want to pose this to you both. In this situation, right, the big sports power couple that is taken over, we know, is Taylor and Travis. And clearly, Travis Kelce has been the one who has been the beneficiary of this in terms of the level of his
notoriety,
his brand, and who knows him. It has picked up. He has become an entirely different celebrity to where I think that Travis Kelce today is the most recognized football player in the world. Normally that is reserved for Mahomes or Brady or something like that. I think this relationship, Travis has become the most recognizable football player in the world. Now I'm asking, who is the Travis Kelce in this situation? Who is benefiting the most and will benefit the most out of this relationship? Klay or Megan? You got a timeout in me. Here we go. What's up?
He left Coco Jones. He left Coco Jones, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Again, Coco Jones is not that's a different lane than Megan, right?
Bro, she is finer than Megan on every level. Every level.
Okay, but I'm just saying she's a different, like they're different.
I don't care about if she's a star or not. I'm just saying she's like.
I'm not even talking about the star point of it. I'm just simply saying when we say Klay, this is like Megan is not. She does not fit into the group of ladies he's dated. By the way, shout out to her. Another power couple. They announced their engagement on IG. Her and Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavs. Donovan Mitchell. There's so much going around.
Nervous tick, dude. Oh my God.
Cleveland Cavs together can be tough when you're going quick.
That boy said no.
I didn't like it. Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell just got engaged. But who do you think is benefiting more before you knock me off? Who is benefiting more in this? Who is going to be the Travis Kelce? Is it Megan and everything she is bringing to the table? Or is it Klay?
Man, I don't know. I think they're kind of.
This is not easy. This is not easy.
I think they're evenly matched, and maybe they're actually in it for love rather than publicity.
I think long term, Megan's gonna help Klay out.
Really?
I think Megan could just be like so much bigger than she even is. Like she's already really big, but she's still like early in all of that. Like she could still get a lot bigger than she actually is. Like Klay's on the back end of basketball. Like he's going to need something else after basketball because he's going to kind of fade away like in the background once he leaves the game. But he is one of the greatest players of all time. But what's he going to do after basketball? Like he's going to need something to like stay relevant to be bigger than Megan.
I mean,
think if you thought this through a little bit, Osita, I'm interested to hearing your thought.
I think nothing through. I just kind of shoot from the hip. You know this, Ronald. I feel like she's kind of on the back end ish of her career. She came out with an album last year that really didn't do too well. And I'm actually having trouble finding the name of the album right now.
Man, she's 30.
But the thing is, in sports, age matters. In music, age doesn't necessarily matter. It's about the amount of time that you've been doing the thing for. You know what I'm saying? So the rule of thumb is that if you make it past like 3 to 5 years as an artist, and you have hits as an artist after 3 to 5 years, you'll be big forever. But the golden spot is usually like 3 to 5 years, put out as many albums as you can within those 3 to 5 years. And if you make it past then, you're good. If not, then you probably just need to take a back seat, or you're probably going to be trying to get larger as an artist, but it's not necessarily going to work. And I think she's hit that sweet spot. She's hit that she's been out for like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah,
so.
she's got 3 albums out.
Yeah, and she hasn't really hit anything since like Savage, Whopper, Hot Girl Summer. So like, you know, I don't know because the whole thing was that Steven said like, you know, her career could go so much further. I don't know if it really can.
Oh, I think
you know.
It
could. I just don't know. I don't know. She has to have like another banger in order for it to, you know, continue to take off, and she just hasn't necessarily produced that since the first album.
Did you all have her as a 3-time Grammy winner?
No,
I would not have had that. She has won 3 Grammys. I'm gonna
honestly.
Oh, thanks, Steve. Saw that one coming. I'm gonna throw this scenario out. So my wife brought this up, and and a couple of and somebody else I know brought this up. They said Megan, and they agreed that right now Megan is the bigger star. I think right now that Megan is the more known commodity, like around all. Like, I mean, Klay Thompson at times is the third most known player on his basketball team, fourth when Durant was there, but still a Hall of Famer. But they believe Megan is the bigger star right now, but they think Megan is the one who benefits the most out of this. And their reason being is kind of going into something you've said, is they feel like that Klay has the potential to help her cross over. The potential to have a crossover feel. That right now,
crossover to what?
To more of a mainstream, to more of a mainstream audience that doesn't like. What would you say Megan's audience is right now, and what would you say the feel of Megan is?
I mean, we heard her in that show, The Pit. We heard the little awkward white lady singing "I'm a Savage," fatty, bougie, nasty, all that shit in The Pit. We all three watched that show.
Oh, we saw that. I mean, but I don't think
all women listen to Megan Thee Stallion. All shapes and sizes, colors and creeds.
But it makes
them feel like a bad bitch. You know
as many as you think. But as many as you think, I don't think that's the case. I know of myself a white woman in Houston who is an R&B, a hip hop listener. I'm not going to say like deep into it, like, shit. She's on the Breakfast Club every morning, but she is an R&B or a hip hop listener. When Megan came on, what's that show you're watching? Love
Island.
Love Island. I believe she came on the show.
Yes.
She didn't have any idea who she was.
Really? And
then she finally ran through some songs, and her husband was like, "What are you talking about? Like, you are a huge like her. Like, I'll just put it to you like this. This will not resonate with Steve. Her favorite rapper is the Mo City Don.
Hey, Zero. Hey, that's what's up. I like this person. Who is this person? Do I know her?
That's her favorite rapper. But she didn't have Clint's wife. She didn't have Megan Thee Stallion.
That tracks. That somehow tracks. That tracks. Good for her.
But she didn't have Megan Thee Stallion. That is a surprise to me. And I'm trying to find a different word. And you may disagree, Osita. And Serda, you may too. I do feel like the feel of her is, I don't think this, but I think maybe the feel of her is she's hood.
Ratchet.
Yes. And I think that puts a ceiling on her. And the thought was maybe her being with Klay and around those circles can drive.
Can elevate her to like
even though she's the bigger
in her 30s version of Megan Thee Stallion rather than in the 20s. Because so her audience, her fan base is, girls in the club, quote unquote ratchet girls, whatever race that may be. Everybody likes to go to the club, everybody likes to shake a little ass every now and then, but that's usually reserved for people like in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Once you kind of hit your 30s and your 40s, you're not really looking for music like that. So your wife's point and the people that you said you talked to, their point was that maybe Klay can kind of elevate her to that point of like making a little bit more grown music, or maybe she'll make the grown music and then like his audience will kind of like, it'll kind of rub off, I guess is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's just a different feel of seeing her with Tori and Klay. Like it's just that it's a different feel. Like, and that's that. So like in my mind, immediately I thought, well, she's the bigger star. Like she's gonna get him into. Yeah, but what rooms is Klay getting into with Megan that is really beneficial for him? And how is he?
Well, we know the light skinned mafia runs everything, so now maybe she'll get something with Drake, and we'll see what happens.
That would be huge for her.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
light skins love light skins, and if Klay is still Team Drake and not Team Kendrick, then there might be a chance.
Like this would feel a lot different to me if she was dating Stephon Diggs. This would feel a lot different to me than if she was dating Klay. Like when you Serda, when you think of Klay Thompson, what do you think of? Like when you see you close your eyes, you think Klay Thompson. What do you think of?
Steph Curry.
That's fair. That's very fair.
That's fair.
I think it's more than fair.
But if you go look up photos of him and look at the women he's dated, right?
Yeah.
Like it seems like, I don't want to say regal, but yeah, it's a different feel that Klay Thompson that he brings, and I can see that being a at least viewing her differently, and I think that's a part of the crossover is viewing her. Hell, I think Ice Spice started getting viewed a little different when she was up in that damn suite with Taylor. Oh Lord, Taylor's with her. Hell, maybe we should. Maybe
agent, bro. All that shit's a psyop.
I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm just saying the visual and the perception can change. Like her perception, her dating life is with a guy who shot her.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
He said, "Dance, motherfucker, dance."
Yeah. And you you saw Coco Jones go hunt. There's some others. There was an actress that he was with that he was really serious with. I just saw her in something with that ain't Megan. That's not what Megan is. All right. Let's I didn't mean to take all your heat check up, but let's get a little heat check here.
All right, guys. So for today's heat check, I kind of felt like testing my co-host. All right. So today I'm going to start with Ron. We do know that Ron has a knack or a talent or a magical power, if you will, to be able to recognize artists by their real name. So I wanted to give him a little test to see where he's at with that. And now I'm actually Ron. I want to talk to you real quick. Should I give you the rap name and then you decipher their real name, or should I give you the real name and then you decipher their rap name? How would you like that?
Let me hear the real name, and I'll give the rapper. I will say you these new ones that might be a little iffy, but let's go.
See, hey, I thought about that. So I kept it to things in your age, your era. So I'm going to start with Cool Mo D. No, I'm kidding. So the first one, let's go with Sean Corey Carter.
Oh, that's Jay, my favorite artist.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Steve, raise your hand if you got any of these.
All right. Next one, Aubrey Drake Graham.
I know that one.
Drake, go ahead.
Drake, yeah.
Okay. Marshall Bruce Mathers III.
It's easy.
That's easy. Eminem. All right, let's go.
All right. We went from easy. Now we're on moderate. Okay. Calvin Cordozar Brodus Jr.
You got it?
I know this.
You got it?
I think I do. I
Martha
know
Stewart.
it.
Martha Stewart. Death Row record. Yeah. There you go. Snoop.
Okay. All right. Good job. O'Shea Jackson Sr.
All right. He's got a son named O'Shea too. That's an actor. So that's a giveaway for you, Steve.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you guys are killing it. Okay.
I'm doing right. $1,000 pyramid too on this.
Okay. All right. Actually, yeah. Let's do it. Both of you guys, if y'all can get it together, we'll do this. All right. Curtis James Jackson III. Should be easy.
Crazy. Money, coins. Not $1, but half of it. He's been shot 9 times.
50 Cent.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm good at this.
Now this one might be.
I totally have that one.
This one's going to be a little bit more challenging, guys. All right. You've done you are. What are y'all on? You're 6 for 6 so far. All right.
There you go. Easy.
All right. Christopher Brian Bridges.
All right. The second part of his rap name is the first part of his name, Chris. Christopher Bridges.
Brian Bridges.
Yeah, he had his famous song "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way." That was it.
I've never heard anyone say that like that.
Move,
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
All right. All right.
I did not have his real name. That would have taken me a while.
All right. I'll do 2 more. One of them is going to be a deep cut. I'd be really surprised if you get the last one. All right. Trevor George Smith Jr.
Oh, Trevor Smith. Trevor Smith. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have Trevor Smith.
You don't have Trevor Smith?
No, that's Cliff Harris. I don't have Trevor.
I knew you would know that.
I don't have Trevor Smith. Who's Trevor Smith?
I don't have that.
Busta Rhymes.
You know what? I got. Yeah, I didn't know Smith. Trevor. I now when you say that, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he tried to go on a rap battle with Jay-Z when they were younger, and Jay-Z just absolutely destroyed him, and he went back to the drawing board. Trevor, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, this is the last one. This is gonna be the last one. It's a newer guy. He's also from Atlanta. I feel like you might be able to get Atlanta really well. Novadius Damon Wilburn.
Is that Gucci?
Nah, no. Close.
Damn it.
He's the king of ATL right now. Not in the past, but
I ain't got it.
Future, man. It's Future.
Yeah. You know what? And I heard that before because him and Sierra named that kid Future, but his name's not actually Future. It is. Yeah, it's rough. That wasn't bad. I got some. That's a go. Future's a little.
That's 8 out of 10. That's 80%. That's solid B.
Where I slide out. Yeah.
Solid B. You're good.
I was waiting for Jay Jenkins. I was waiting for Jeezy. I was waiting for some of the others. Yeah. No, I did. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not bad. I can do better than that.
I know you can.
Yeah.
And a little disappointed. Next week we'll have this game again until Ron can get it right.
Little disappointing. Almost as disappointed that I didn't tell you guys about the most embarrassing moment of my weekend. And I trust you guys, and I feel close enough. I know I shouldn't. I feel close enough to share this with you.
You also shouldn't, but that's cool.
The best way I can describe it is I was the opposite of John Paxton and Steve Kerr when they were ready to shoot the ball when Jordan passed it to him. I was the opposite of that. Was at the old Astros game Saturday.
Did you miss the catch?
No, it's worse. It's worse. At the Astros game Saturday, with some friends or whatever, and
no invite yet again. Okay,
I didn't have the control of the tickets. And your size would have been dicey.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm just saying to go along with the rest of us, it would have been a tough seat. It would have been a tough seat.
No,
I'm just telling you, they had me. We had a 6'4" guy that was 315, and we had another 5'11" fella who was 280. So I'm just saying it would have been a tough seat. But there were 4 young ladies, attractive young ladies in front of us. We were kind of having fun with them. They had not really gone to a lot of baseball games. We're having fun with them. The one girl on the end got up to leave. I was on the aisle. She got up. They all got up, and she had turned around. And she goes, "Hey, we're heading to the bathroom, or we're heading to the bathroom. Want to come?" And
you freeze.
Oh, Worse than freeze.
Fumble? Did you fumble?
As I said, I was not ready for the pass. I didn't know the pass was coming. I was not ready at all for that. And the first thing that came to my mind, I just said, "Oh, I'm allergic." and all the guys down the road were like, "What?" And she said, "Oh, okay." And then they kept it moving. And I did. I beat myself up. And there's just so many things. Like, obviously, I'm not going to get up and walk with them. But there, as my guy Victor that was there said, there's so many things that could have been between getting up and walking to the bathroom with them and, oh no, I'm allergic.
The realm of possibilities is endless at that point, Ron. If you think about it like that, you know?
I promise you, I have better equipment than that. I
don't believe it. I don't know if I believe it.
Steve, I froze. I was not ready. I had a split second, and I don't know why that was the first thing that entered my mind. I don't know at all, but it was just, I'm allergic.
Hey.
And I said, the rest of the night, anytime we're ordering you allergic? He's allergic.
Yeah. I would have done the exact same
As
thing.
They should, yeah.
And I did. I had when I went back thinking, I had multiple really good comebacks that I practiced later.
It's gonna lay awake thinking about that one.
I'm just saying, hey ladies, not this time. Got a lady at home.
Too late for that, Playboy.
Normally, I'm flattered.
I'm allergic.
I
want to know what your thought process was.
I don't. There was no thought process. There was.
I'm allergic. Are you even allergic to anything? Are you allergic to anything?
No, I don't think I am. It was the pass came and it was just, I don't know. If you were a man in my situation, married, clearly wearing the ring, it's right there. Steve's the closest of the three of us in my situation. What's the response?
At least hold the ring up when you say I'm allergic. At least hold the ring up when you say I'm allergic.
Or you're just like, I don't know. It's like, I'll catch you up there. And like, just
I'll catch you up there. Listen, that was, you dropped the pass too, and it didn't even really happen. But again, that is better.
I'm right behind you. You know what I mean? And then you stay seated.
That's better. That's better than I'm allergic. Even though Steve just said, I don't know. That's better than I'm allergic. The look on everybody around, just the guys, all of them just said, what? And that girl said, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not proud of it. It's just been out the game a minute. It's a tough one.
Shoot is shoot, but even players fuck up sometimes. Know what I mean?
There was no shot there, man. I didn't know the ball was coming. Clearly that is the last thing I thought was about to be said.
How hard did your wife laugh at you?
She didn't laugh. I didn't even say it. I didn't have.
You should tell her.
I don't have the heart to even tell her that. I'm allergic.
You afraid she'll be disappointed in you?
I mean, I am making her look bad. Like that's what you got. I'm allergic.
I'm allergic. Damn. I didn't know I like a guy I'm married to a man with allergies. All right.
Allergies to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like somebody said, dude, hey man, say something about cocaine, anything. Are you allergic to cocaine? Maybe they thought you were thinking coke. Well, I know, Osita, you've been set up in the past. You weren't allergic.
I was not allergic. I also did not fumble on epic proportions like this guy did. When I was in high school, I was in love with a redheaded French girl.
See, it's easy. It's easy to blow.
Yeah. But I didn't that